And in 1984, fresh talent started to come together. Yogi's back was the word about town. Yogi Berra, who helped write Yankee history through 5 decades, was the man chosen to find the winning pieces that would put the Yankees back on the track to the top. Some pieces included well-known stars, others unknown youngsters. No one could predict what Yogi's Yankees would be like, but as the pieces began to fit, it seemed clear they would make their place in their own chosen time and own chosen style.
I don't ask for paradise, just space to call my own. It won't mean a thing to me if I go there alone. They promised us we'd have a chance, that's all we're hoping for. A lucky break is all we do, we can't wait anymore. And if we make the right moves, if we make all the right moves, we can show them all there's no way that we can lose. If we make the right moves, if we make all the right moves, we can show them all there's no way that we can lose.
For a new generation of Yankee hopefuls, Yogi made the right moves, all right. Given a chance to take their cuts, the kids hit it off mighty fast in the house that Ruth built. And given a fresh perspective, a new era of Yankee promise was at hand. All around the stadium, fine young talent was taking over. Taking over at shortstop in mid-June of '84, 23-year-old Bobby Meacham. He showed the arm, the range, and most of all, the desire to work hard and reach for the top.
I give myself up to play as hard as I can, and you want to play your best, and the only way to play your best is to play with some intensity, and it just happens that you end up diving around the place, and you end up making super plays that maybe some people didn't think you could make.
He made them with ever-improving consistency.
Oh, what a play by Meacham. Holy cow. That was timing.
At first, the young switch hitter's timing at the plate seemed to be a bit off. But once Lou Piniella started working with him, up rose the batting average. Bat, speed, and glove. The Yankees had found a rising star at short in Bobby Meacham. And with 24-year-old Mike Pagliarulo at third, the Yankees found long-term coverage on the left side of the infield. Showing true shades of past Yankee greats, Pags proved he could put them out around the hot corner and knock them out from around the plate.
I haven't hit a grand slam in a long time, but hitting it up here in New York, it's unbelievable.
This would go ABC year later in the bleachers. Grand slam home run for Pagliarulo.
I felt like I was being carried around the bases. It was something. Seeing those 3 guys at home plate was really a great feeling.
Pagliarulo's first career grand slam home run, and he's getting high fives all over the place.
Continuing the march of young talent, 23-year-old Vic Mata.
This kid has shown he can do it. Deep to left field. If it stays fair, it's gone. A home run. Holy cow.
As a late season recruit from Columbus, Mata hit .329 in 30 games, while adding to the Yankees' defensive resurgence with swift moves in center field. Also up and coming from Columbus, Scott Bradley.
The set and pitch. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Base hit to center field.
Oh, Bradley has been stinging that ball today, Frank.
He really has.
After winning the International League batting title, Bradley showed he could sting the ball to all fields like Don Mattingly. In the Yankee lineage of hard-hitting catchers, Scott Bradley looked ready to fit the bill for the new era. Columbus also gave New York cause to take heart on the mound. Big Dennis Rasmussen, dealt and reacquired several times by New York, showed why the Yankees refused to lose sight of him by going 9-6 with 110 strikeouts.
Got him! Kearney goes down on strikes, and that'll retire the side. Big strikeout for Dennis Rasmussen, his 10th.
Unbelievable job this kid is doing.
But not so unbelievable to Rasmussen and other ex-Clippers who had done much the same job in Columbus.
So we were used to winning, and I think that just carried over. And when everybody got here, we didn't know any other way to play. And we just started putting together, and everything worked out, and people got hot, and we just tried to carry it through.
Also carrying through from minors to majors, teammate Joe Cowley. 9-1 with the Clippers, 9-2 with the Yankees for a combined 18-3 mark, with an outstanding curveball and sense of poise reminiscent to Yogi Berra of Vic Raschi and Ali Reynolds.
Struck him out, and the ball game is over as Cowley logs his 13th strikeout.
Cowley and Rasmussen, two pitchers who made the most of an opportunity. But in order to get that opportunity, the Yankees had to change their thinking and try some daring moves. One of the most important, moving Yogi's most talented young hurler from starting pitcher to bullpen stopper. The era of Goose Gossage has passed. Could Dave Rigetti spell relief as the Goose once had? Well, Rags did have the fastball to do it. And the Yankees also believed that Rigetti had the versatility and character to make a very difficult adjustment. Rags proved the Yankees right. 31 saves and a 2.34 ERA. In one season, Dave Rigetti became one of the best relievers in baseball, a key to help moving the Yankees into a new era. But for over half a century, the house that Ruth built has stood by the bat. And so, to introduce the new era, another battle of bomber bats. Contending for the American League batting crown, Dave Winfield versus Don Mattingly. Winfield took the lead, averaging around 370 at midseason. But Mattingly kept working his way up. And by September, both were swinging high above the rest of the league, around the 350 range. Don pressed Dave. Dave pressed Don in a Yankee thriller reminiscent of the battles between Ruth and Gehrig, Mantle and Maris, all the way down to the final day of the season. Mattingly trailed by 2 points on that final day. And then before the home crowd, he went 4 for 5.
In the hole to his left and off his glove, and that's got to be a base hit. And he wins the batting crowd.
Yankee fans couldn't have asked for anything more. On the last at-bat of the year, Mattingly 343, Winfield 340. Yet, even without the race, Yankee Stadium witnessed something special in 1984. A talent that marked itself as the type that comes around only once in a generation. A real natural.
Hey, see you later. Hey, he's got another hit. Double down the right field line.
A little soft fly to shallow right. Mattingly makes the catch, throws home, and he's out at the plate. That ball is gone. Well, I think Don Mattingly has found a home here in Yankee Stadium.
A home that should be his for many years to come. Some compared his stroke to Stan Musial's. One of the most impressive hitters I've seen in a long time, said Sparky Anderson. It wasn't clear where the Yankees would play Don Mattingly at the start of the season, but once settled at first, man, he played it like a natural. At the plate, a league-leading 44 doubles, 207 hits, and a 343 average. Add 23 homers and 110 RBIs, and a natural star was born to a new era. An era that would continue to present new Yankee stars, such as Rickey Henderson, the Major League base-stealing king, While the history books grow richer with tales of Yankee glory days, the search for fresh talent is never ending.